The world of reality TV was shaken to its very core last night, as fans everywhere were left gasping in disbelief. The couple whose chemistry on screen has always been impossible to ignore, but no one could have anticipated what has now come to light. Kirk and Jasmine's secret marriage. Yes, you heard that right. A private ceremony hidden from cameras, hidden from fans. Every smile, every casual touch, searching for clues they missed. Emotions ran high as conspiracy theories exploded across forums and fan pages, leaving everyone wondering why keep it a secret, and how long had they been hiding this life-altering decision. Insiders claim that tensions between the couple and the rest of the cast were already simmering, and this shocking news has pushed them to the boiling point. Family members are reportedly divided, torn between loyalty, anger, and disbelief. While fans have flooded comment sections with shock, outrage, and curiosity. Some say betrayal, others see genius strategy. But one thing is certain, the dynamics of this beloved reality series will never be the same. Kirk and Jasmine's hidden marriage isn't just a story, it's a scandal that will echo through every episode. You won't want to blink, because the moment you think you understand their world, another shocking detail emerges. Far more dramatic than anyone could have imagined. It all began months ago when fans started noticing subtle changes in the couple's behavior. Late-night text messages, unexplained absences from group events, and whispers behind closed doors were just the tip of the iceberg. Kirk, known for his larger-than-life personality and on-camera bravado, began showing cracks in his usual confident facade. Jasmine, equally magnetic and fiercely private, seemed to carry a weight that no one could quite decipher. According to insiders, tensions between the two and several cast members had been quietly brewing for weeks. The drama officially began when a well-placed source leaked photos of a clandestine ceremony, Kirk in a sharp suit, Jasmine radiant in a flowing gown, and a handful of trusted witnesses capturing the moment that the public would never have expected. Fans were shocked, emotions ran high, and social media erupted in chaos as every detail was scrutinized. The couple's closest friends, some of whom had been kept entirely in the dark, were left stunned, feeling betrayed and confused. "I had no idea," one friend reportedly said. "It's like we were living in parallel realities." This secrecy fueled rumors of hidden agendas, deep personal conflicts, and strategic maneuvers that only reality TV veterans could execute. Behind the scenes, the atmosphere was electric. Kirk and Jasmine had to navigate a delicate balancing act. Arguments between the couple and certain cast members became inevitable. Emotions ran high as accusations flew. Why keep this a secret? Who else knows? And most importantly, how will this change the dynamics of the group moving forward? Maintaining the facade confronted a close friend who had started piecing together clues. "You think you know me," he shouted. "Do you have any idea what it's like to live our life under constant scrutiny?" Jasmine, standing beside him, tried to calm the situation, her voice trembling as she added, "We didn't do this to hurt anyone. We just wanted a moment that was ours. That's it." But the damage had been done. The family was left divided, some feeling betrayed, others understanding the desire for privacy, but no one could deny that a line had been crossed. The ripple effects extended beyond the immediate circle. Fans, always hungry for drama, dissected every Instagram post, every TikTok video, and every casual comment the couple had made over the past year. Conspiracy theories flourished, with some suggesting that the secret marriage was a calculated move to manipulate storylines and increase viewership. Others argued it was purely personal, a choice made to protect their relationship from external pressures. Yet, as more insiders spoke out, the story grew even more complex. Allegations emerged of late-night meetings, whispered phone calls, and clandestine planning sessions, all conducted in absolute secrecy. The emotional stakes were high, and the pressure of maintaining the secret became almost unbearable. Even Kirk and Jasmine's families were drawn into the whirlwind, the joyous news with the pain of being left out. Meanwhile, the couple's on-camera personas remained intact, leaving fans to wonder if they were acting or if the secrecy had genuinely taken its toll on their relationship. This duality, private bliss versus public scrutiny, created a tension that no one could ignore. The drama reached a fever pitch during a recent group dinner, where emotions ran higher than ever. Betrayal or understanding? We needed a moment that was just ours. Nothing more, nothing less. The conversation escalated quickly, emotions running high. Fans, glued to their screens, were equally captivated. Social media was ablaze with comments ranging from incredulous disbelief to passionate support. Memes, reaction videos, and fan theories spread like wildfire, keeping the story trending for days. The intensity of fan engagement was unprecedented. Meanwhile, whispers of additional secrets began circulating. Could there be more behind the marriage than what was publicly known? Were there undisclosed agreements, hidden promises, or unspoken deals? The suspense added layers to an already intricate web of drama, keeping everyone on edge. Kirk and Jasmine, aware of the storm they had unleashed, they had to maintain their composure on camera while privately addressing the fractured relationships. Around them, late-night meetings, whispered conversations, and careful strategic planning became their reality. Some cast members, frustrated and emotional, demanded answers. The complexity of human emotion, jealousy, admiration, frustration, loyalty intertwined with the pressures of fame, creating an environment ripe for drama. And just when it seemed the story could not become more sensational, new details emerged about the ceremony itself. The location kept secret from all but a select few. The guest list was meticulously curated, ensuring that only trusted friends and immediate family were present. Every aspect from the vows to the music was designed to be intimate and meaningful, a stark contrast to the chaos it would later unleash online, but the secrecy came at a cost. Some guests, sworn to confidentiality, reportedly felt immense pressure, knowing that one slip could ignite a media frenzy. Electric, tense, and unpredictable, you never knew who would snap next or what revelation would come out. As the couple attempted to navigate this labyrinth of emotions, a series of unexpected confrontations erupted. One evening, during what was supposed to be a casual group dinner, a disagreement quickly spiraled into a full-blown argument. Voices were raised, accusations hurled, and emotions ran high. "You think we're just going to accept being left out?" shouted one cast member, eyes flashing with anger. Kirk, visibly frustrated but trying to maintain control, replied, "We didn't leave anyone out. We made a personal choice, something that was ours alone. You have to understand that." Jasmine, standing by his side, added, her voice quivering with a mix of defiance and vulnerability, "This isn't about betrayal, it's about protecting a moment that was meaningful to us. Is that so wrong?" The room fell silent for a moment, the weight of her words sinking in, but the tension did not dissipate. Friends and family were torn, some empathizing with the couple's desire for privacy, others struggling to reconcile their own feelings of exclusion. Meanwhile, social media continued to explode. Fans dissected every clip of the confrontation, analyzed body language, and speculated about hidden motives. Reaction videos, memes, and fan theories flooded platforms, keeping the story at the forefront of public consciousness. The couple's every move was scrutinized, and any perceived slip became a catalyst for further drama. Behind closed doors, Kirk and Jasmine were grappling with the emotional fallout as well. The pressure of maintaining secrecy while managing the expectations of their friends, family, and fans had become almost unbearable. Late-night discussions, tearful confessions, and strategic planning sessions became their reality, each conversation layered with tension and urgency. An insider revealed they were exhausted, constantly navigating a world that seemed to demand transparency while they craved privacy. It was a delicate balancing act, and one misstep could ignite another round of conflict. In the midst of this chaos, unexpected alliances began to form. Some cast members, recognizing the couple's need for privacy, took it upon themselves to mediate, attempting to restore harmony and bridge divides. Others, however, saw the secrecy as a slight, an affront to trust, and their frustration only heightened the intensity of the drama. The complex interplay of loyalty, jealousy, and misunderstanding created a web of tension that seemed impossible to unravel. Just as it seemed the storm might be weathered, a shocking new detail emerged. Photos surfaced apparently leaked by someone who had attended the secret ceremony, showing intimate moments of the wedding that had previously been unknown. The images, portraying genuine emotion, joy, and vulnerability, were a stark contrast to the chaos that had followed. Fans were stunned, emotions ran high, and the debate over privacy versus transparency reignited with even greater fervor. The family, already divided, found themselves facing yet another layer of complexity. Relatives who had previously been supportive now questioned whether they had been manipulated or kept in the dark deliberately. One family member was quoted saying, "We celebrated them from afar, thinking we were part of their happiness, only to find out we were outsiders to the most important moment of their lives. It hurts." As part 3 unfolds, the emotional stakes continued to rise. The intensity of scrutiny, the weight of secrecy, and the complexity of human relationships created a combustible environment where every word and action carried enormous significance. The couple, navigating a maze of emotions, expectations, and unforeseen consequences, were forced to confront not only the reactions of others, but also the reality of their own choices. Amid the whirlwind, another unexpected twist arose. Rumors of additional secrets, whispered late at night, suggested that the marriage was just one layer of a much deeper narrative. Questions about timing, intentions, and undisclosed agreements circulated, adding to the already charged atmosphere. Fans, ever vigilant, devoured every tidbit of information, speculating wildly and fueling an ongoing frenzy of curiosity and debate. Conversations within the cast grew increasingly tense as the new information came to light. Allegiances were questioned, friendships tested, and the delicate balance of relationships threatened to collapse entirely. The complexity of the situation highlighted the challenges of living a life under constant scrutiny, where personal decisions could ignite widespread controversy. Kirk and Jasmine, determined to protect their union, faced an uphill battle. They navigated emotional confrontations, reconciled misunderstandings, and attempted to maintain their composure amid relentless public attention. Each day brought new challenges, and each interaction carried the potential to either heal or further fracture the fragile bonds surrounding them. Late-night planning sessions became commonplace, with the couple carefully strategizing how to address both personal relationships and public perception. The emotional toll was immense, yet Kirk and Jasmine remained committed to each other, relying on their bond to weather the storm. As the drama intensified, another layer of intrigue emerged. An insider revealed that certain cast members had begun secretly documenting interactions, capturing moments that could potentially be used to sway public opinion. This revelation added a new dimension of tension as trust eroded and suspicion permeated every conversation. The atmosphere became one of constant vigilance, where every glance and every word was weighed and analyzed. Fans, for their part, were captivated. The unfolding saga, filled with raw emotion, unexpected twists, and intense confrontations, kept audiences on the edge of their seats. Social media engagement soared, with trending hashtags, viral clips, and endless speculation ensuring that Kirk and Jasmine's story remained at the forefront of reality TV discourse. The intensity of the situation reached its peak during a high-stakes reunion event. Cast members confronted each other, emotions erupted, and past grievances resurfaced. Kirk and Jasmine, at the center of it all, were forced to navigate an intricate web of conflict, defending their choices while acknowledging the hurt of those around them. The emotional weight of the reunion was palpable, leaving lasting impressions on both the participants and the audience. And just when it seemed the narrative could not grow any more complicated, yet another revelation surfaced. Tate messages suggested that certain details of the marriage had been coordinated months in advance, with strategic timing to maximize impact. The intricacy of the planning, coupled with the emotional fallout, created a story that was as sensational as it was multifaceted. Fans, insiders, and cast members alike were left grappling with the implications, unsure what to believe and eager for the next twist. As Part 3 concludes, the fallout from Kirk and Jasmine's secret marriage had reached a fever pitch. Emotions were raw, relationships strained, and the public captivated. The couple's world, once private and intimate, had collided with scrutiny, suspicion, and intense emotional turbulence, setting the stage for the final chapter of this dramatic saga. Part 4 would explore the resolution's unexpected reconciliations and explosive surprises that awaited, promising even more twists, revelations, and unforgettable drama. The aftermath of the reunion and the continued fallout from Kirk and Jasmine's secret marriage set the stage for Part 4, where tensions, revelations, and emotional reckonings would reach their ultimate climax. The weeks following the reunion were nothing short of chaotic. The couple, already navigating a labyrinth of scrutiny and suspicion, found themselves facing new challenges at every turn. Every interaction, both on and off camera, was dissected by cast members, family and fans alike. Behind the scenes, alliances shifted constantly. Friends who had once been staunch supporters of the couple began questioning motives, while others, previously skeptical, started to empathize with the need for privacy. Kirk and Jasmine were caught in the center, trying to balance their own emotional needs with the turbulent reactions of those around them. One particularly explosive incident occurred during a private dinner gathering when a longtime cast member confronted Kirk directly, frustration and hurt evident in every word. "You didn't just hide your marriage from ESU, manipulated the entire narrative," they shouted. Kirk, maintaining his composure despite the intensity of the confrontation, replied firmly, "We didn't manipulate anyone. We made a choice that was ours alone. I wish everyone could understand that." Jasmine, standing by his side, added, her voice wavering between defiance and vulnerability. "This wasn't about deception. It was about protecting a moment that meant everything to us. We never wanted to hurt anyone, and I hope that one day, everyone can see that." The room was thick with tension, emotions running high as the complex web of relationships and expectations collided. Fans, of course, were glued to every leaked detail and social media post. Reaction videos, flooded platforms, and fan theories multiplied exponentially, dissecting every word and gesture. The debate over privacy versus transparency became even more heated, with viewers passionately taking sides. Some praised the couple for safeguarding their personal moment, while others condemned them for the perceived slight against friends and family. As the weeks unfolded, more revelations surfaced. Photos from the ceremony, previously unknown to the public, emerged online, showing intimate, joyful moments that had been kept strictly confidential. These images humanized the couple in the eyes of many fans, contrasting sharply with the chaos their secret had unleashed. Even as the images spread, however, the tension among the cast remained palpable. Behind closed doors, Kirk and Jasmine continued to navigate emotional confrontations, negotiating the delicate balance between honesty, privacy, and trust. Late-night discussions and strategic conversations became commonplace, each decision layered with high stakes and potential consequences. In a particularly dramatic twist, an unexpected cast member revealed additional private messages, hinting at future plans and undisclosed agreements between Kirk and Jasmine. The revelation added yet another layer of intrigue, fueling speculation and prompting intense debate among fans and insiders. Emotions ran high as questions about timing, intention, and loyalty emerged, further complicating an already volatile situation. Despite the ongoing chaos, there were moments of reconciliation and emotional breakthrough. Some cast members, after heated arguments and heartfelt conversations, began to see the couple's perspective and offered apologies or attempts at mediation. These moments, though fleeting, brought glimpses of hope and the possibility of repairing fractured relationships. The intensity of the situation, however, meant that peace was always temporary. New twists continued to emerge, whether through leaks, rumors, or unexpected confrontations. The complexity of human emotion, love, jealousy, loyalty, resentment, with the pressures of fame creating an environment where drama was almost inevitable. Amidst this turmoil, Kirk and Jasmine found strength in each other. Their bond, tested under extreme circumstances, demonstrated resilience and determination. They faced relentless scrutiny, managed volatile relationships, and navigated a storm of public attention, all while maintaining their commitment to one another. One insider described their dynamic. They were like two people holding together a fragile bridge over a stormy river. Every step was calculated, every word weighed, and every decision carried immense emotional weight. The saga reached another peak when a close family member confronted the couple privately, expressing both hurt and confusion over the secrecy. The conversation was intense, emotions raw, and the stakes personal. Kirk listened carefully, acknowledging the pain caused, while Jasmine explained the emotional reasoning behind their choice. Though reconciliation was not immediate, the dialogue opened a path toward understanding and healing. As the narrative progressed, fans remained captivated. Every update, every leaked detail, and every new revelation sparked discussion, debate, and speculation. The intensity of engagement ensured that Kirk and Jasmine's story remained a focal point of reality TV discourse, capturing attention far beyond the immediate circle of cast and family. In the final days of this tumultuous period, the couple faced one last dramatic twist. A previously undisclosed event related to the marriage surfaced, threatening to reignite tensions and challenge the fragile peace they had managed to cultivate. The revelation prompted urgent discussions, emotional confrontations, and strategic planning, underscoring the complex interplay between personal choices and public perception. By the end of Part 4, Kirk and Jasmine had weathered an emotional storm unlike any they had faced before. Relationships had been tested, trust had been strained, and the public had been captivated by a drama that was as sensational as it was deeply personal. The journey from secrecy to revelation, conflict to partial reconciliation, and chaos to tentative understanding had been filled with unexpected twists, heated arguments, and unforgettable moments. Fans remained on edge, eager to see what would happen next, while Kirk and Jasmine stood together, stronger for having faced the storm as a united front. The saga of their secret marriage, filled with emotion, intrigue, and relentless scrutiny, had reached a pivotal point, leaving the door wide open for future revelations, dramatic developments, and the continued fascination of a captivated audience. The dramatic journey of Kirk and Jasmine's secret marriage now moves into the final act, where the lingering tensions, shocking revelations, and emotional reckonings converge to leave an unforgettable mark on everyone involved. After weeks of turmoil, the couple's world, once private and intimate, had collided with relentless scrutiny, suspicion, and complex interpersonal dynamics. By this point, the emotional stakes were at their highest, with cast members, family, and fans all deeply invested in the outcome. One of the most intense confrontations occurred during a high-profile gathering meant to reconcile lingering conflicts. Cast members, some still harboring feelings of betrayal and anger, confronted the couple in a charged atmosphere where emotions ran uncontainable. "You think a simple apology can fix months of deception?" one friend demanded, voice trembling. With frustration, Kirk, maintaining a careful balance between calm and assertiveness, responded, "It's never been about deception. Every choice we made was to protect a sacred part of our lives. We never wanted to hurt anyone, and I hope you can see that now." Jasmine, holding Kirk's hand, added, tears glistening in her eyes, "Our love isn't a spectacle. We needed something that was ours alone, even if it meant temporary pain for those around us." The confrontation, charged with vulnerability, anger, and empathy, exemplified the intense interplay of emotions that had defined the entire saga. Fans were riveted. Social media exploded with commentary, reaction videos, and theories about what might happen next. Every glance, gesture, and phrase from the couple and their peers was scrutinized, keeping the story trending and fueling speculation. Some fans expressed admiration for Kirk and Jasmine's commitment to privacy, while others criticized them for the emotional turmoil inflicted on those closest to them. As Part 4 continued, another startling revelation emerged. A close confidant disclosed details about private moments during the marriage ceremony that had previously remained unknown. These details included intimate vows, heartfelt speeches, and deeply personal gestures that painted a vivid picture of the couple's dedication and emotional depth. The information added new layers to the narrative, emphasizing both the beauty of their union and the complexity of maintaining secrecy in a world dominated by public scrutiny. Meanwhile, relationships among the cast continued to fluctuate. Some alliances were mended through honest conversations and sincere apologies, while lingering resentments persisted in other quarters. Kirk and Jasmine navigated each interaction carefully, balancing their desire for reconciliation with the need to maintain boundaries and protect their private lives. In a particularly emotional moment, a longtime family member admitted to feeling both hurt and proud. "It was difficult to be left out. Yes," they confessed. "But seeing the love and thoughtfulness behind their choices, I can't help but respect what they've built together." These words, though emotionally complex, highlighted the gradual movement toward understanding, illustrating that reconciliation, while challenging, was possible. Yet, the story was far from over. Another twist arose when previously unseen communications between Kirk and Jasmine suggested future plans that could potentially impact their public and private lives. Fans and insiders speculated endlessly about what these plans might entail, adding fuel to an already blazing fire of interest. The drama, layered with suspense, intrigue, and emotional stakes, kept audiences captivated, ensuring that Kirk and Jasmine remained at the center of reality TV discourse. Behind the scenes, the couple worked tirelessly to navigate the complex web of relationships and expectations. Late-night discussions, strategic planning, and heartfelt confessions became routine, all aimed at preserving their bond while mitigating the fallout from the revelation. The process was emotionally exhausting, but crucial for maintaining the integrity of their relationship and the broader social dynamics around them. In the final weeks of this intense period, the couple faced a culmination of the previous month's turbulence. Unresolved tensions flared one last time during a private family meeting, where feelings of betrayal, love, and understanding collided. The emotional intensity was palpable, with tears, raised voices, and vulnerable admissions punctuating the conversation. Through it all, Kirk and Jasmine remained united, leaning on each other for support while addressing concerns with honesty and empathy. As the narrative reached its climax, fans remained captivated by every development. Social media engagement soared, trending hashtags multiplied, and discussion boards overflowed with speculation and reactions. The combination of raw emotion, unexpected twists, and high-stakes confrontations created a story that was as sensational as it was emotionally compelling. By the end of this period, Kirk and Jasmine had weathered an extraordinary storm. They faced scrutiny, navigated complex relationships, and endured intense emotional challenges, all while protecting a moment that was deeply personal to them. Their journey highlighted the delicate balance between private happiness and public expectation, illustrating both the fragility and resilience of human connections under pressure. The final twist came when a respected insider confirmed that, despite all the drama, Kirk and Jasmine had remained committed to each other, with plans to continue building their life together away from the spotlight whenever possible. This revelation, though quietly delivered, offered a sense of resolution amid the chaos, demonstrating that love, trust, and dedication could endure even the most turbulent circumstances. As Part 4 concludes, the saga of Kirk and Jasmine's secret marriage stands as a testament to the power of emotion, secrecy, and the relentless gaze of public attention. Relationships were tested, loyalties strained, and emotions pushed to the limit, leaving a lasting impact on cast, family, and fans alike. The story, filled with dramatic confrontations, heartfelt confessions, and unexpected twists, has become an unforgettable chapter in the world of reality TV, proving that even in a world dominated by cameras and public scrutiny, the human heart remains the ultimate center of drama, intrigue, and emotional resonance. And there you have it, the full jaw-dropping saga of Kirk and Jasmine's secret marriage. Filled with shocking twists, heated confrontations, and emotional revelations that no fan could have predicted. What do you think really motivated them to keep this hidden for so long? Were they protecting their love, or was there more to the story behind closed doors? We want to hear your thoughts. Drop your opinions in the comments below and let us know which moment shocked you the most. If you haven't already, make sure to hit that like button to show your support for our coverage. And don't forget to subscribe for even more jaw-dropping reality TV updates, gossip, and exclusive insights you won't find anywhere else. Stay tuned, because in the world of reality TV, the drama never ends. We'll be here to bring you every explosive detail the moment it happens.